Christmas time is upon us, so what can you be getting out of your company? Hi, I'm Kimberly Shapcotts, qualified chartered accountant, property investor and entrepreneur. Let's sit down and have a chat. It's that time of year again. We are into the Christmas season. So what expenses can you be putting through your business? Well, this is where we fall into the trivial benefits categories of tax, where we can be putting certain trivial benefits through the business and there's no tax consequences. So this may be your advent calendars as one of us, great example each year that you can, if you do still get an advent calendar, you can be getting it through the business. There's only just a few caveats that we need to be aware of. But in addition to your advent calendars, it could be that you want to be putting some Christmas presents through or Christmas gifts to yourself, to your family. But again, these are trivial benefits, and the key criteria we are working with is that we are not spending more than £50 on any gift or advent calendar that is being purchased. So key thing here is not more than £50. Now, if you are a director of your own company, then we do have one additional caveat that we just need to make sure you are aware of. And that is the fact that you can't be spending more than £300 in an accounting or a tax year. So this means potentially you have up to 6 things you can purchase if you're spending £50 on each of them, or potentially a few more if you're only spending £20–30 to take you to a total of £300 in a year. This is per person, so if there is 2 of you who are directors, then that would be £300 per person. And this incorporates any trivial benefits in a year. So if you are getting your Easter eggs, if you are getting flowers, a bottle of wine on your birthday, any of those things, you do need to take them into consideration. It is not £300 in December alone. It is for the whole annual calendar. So depending what you want to be using this for, if you do make use of it, then just take that into consideration, as it may be a useful way to be getting a few nitbits, gifts, treats through the business that will then enable you to be getting added benefit from your own company. You may ask how you go about doing this, and it is the same as any other way, where you'll just go and buy the things, whether you buy it with the business card and then the business is paying for that item. Make sure you keep the receipts so that that can go in your bookkeeping records, and then you've got your evidence for tax purposes, and just identify what the expense is when you do your bookkeeping. It may be you don't have the business card when you are out and about doing any of this shopping. You may just use your personal card. That is not a problem. You can use your personal card, but then you'll need to put the receipt with an expense claim form. Check out the video on expense claim forms, and then you'll put that into the business records again and put it in the bookkeeping. So if any questions come from HMRC, you've got your expense claim form and your receipt to show exactly what has been purchased, and it will be shown in the bookkeeping under the correct heading, potentially of miscellaneous expenses, with just it's a trivial benefit for you, and then that will show in that accounting period that the total does not exceed the £300 that you're allowed to spend. Please note it is individual transactions, so don't think, oh, I'm going to go and buy 6 things all together at the same time and use my £300. It is separate eventualities, so you can't just go and spend £300 in one transaction for this. It is separate amounts for each occasion. As you can see, it is quite a flexible allowance or benefit that is available there. Hopefully not to be abused, but definitely something to be aware of. So if you are getting yourself a little treat, whether it's some macaroons at the train station, depending if you've been to St Pancras, whether it's a bottle of wine to take back home with you, whether it's a treat when you're out on a business trip, it is up to you, whatever is your preference, or employees' preferences or partners' preferences. This is available for you and all your staff, so it may be you buy advent calendars for your whole team, which would be a great treat for everyone, whether it just be a gift for the odd person who is doing particularly well in your team. This is a trivial benefit for employees and directors, so this is not gifts for tenants, other landlords, investors, letting agents or any of that, they are all treated separately, and check out the video on giving gifts of how the tax is treated. This video is very much focused on you as the directors or your employees of the business and the tax position for them. Happy shopping and enjoy the festive season. Hopefully today you've got an idea of the expenses you can be putting through your company legitimately. If you have any questions, then please do leave a comment. Please like the video and do subscribe to the channel, and let's make tax less taxing. Let's make tax less taxing.